welcoming to the stage our very special guest, award-winning actor and humanitarian, Danny Glover.
Danny, how important was it for you to come out and speak to the young generation about these missing girls and what they can do in the future?
Well, it was important. I mean, this is a very important play. We've gone through an extraordinary moment all over the world, you know, the conflict, the violence against women, young girls. I happened to be in Nigeria at the time of the kidnapping by Boko Haram of those girls, and I remember how moved, how the country was just devastated by that. You know, of course, there's been conflicts and internal conflicts, and there's a history that we all got to know and know the truth about within Nigeria itself. But in the case of these young girls whose lives are taken away from them and their family, it's much larger than them. As they said, their sisters and their daughters and their lives have been taken away from them, and they'll never be the same again. It's almost symptomatic of what's happening in conflicts. Those conflicts that have happened in the world, those countries will never be the same again. You know, and that's a frightening thing about the world as it moves forward, because we not only have to deal with the question of war and the devastation of war at any point in time, but the devastation of war in the 21st century changes everything forever. And the devastation and the conflicts, the movement of people, the migration of people, and the forcible migration. When we're not even talking about climate change migration, that's on our agenda at some point in time. That is happening too. So I think those are kind of things that certainly we have to understand. We have to have our children understand that it's not just their issue, it's our issue. It's not just their story, it's our story. We remember Laraba, Paul, and Lugawa, Samuel. They were abducted from their high school in Chibok, northern Nigeria, by the Boko Haram. They have been missing for the last 1,066 days, nearly 3 years. These girls are not statistics. They are individuals. They are daughters, sisters, whose lives are equal in value to yours and mine. Think of the joy and the laughter brought, and the empty space left in the hearts of their families and their communities. There is power in naming. Join us in speaking the names of the girls. Laraba Paul.
Laraba Paul.
Luguan Samuels.
Luguan Samuels.
Know her name. Thank you. This is, you were very young in this audience, and you will make history in your communities. And other young men and women will make histories in their communities. Let us find a way in which we connect with their stories and our stories, and make those stories universal. And they have to be stories of healing, of knowing, of loving, and building new communities of generosity and love. That is your task for your generation. In a world where there are more refugees than since the end of World War II, where there's 1.5 million refugees in Lebanon from Syria, where there's over 4 million refugees who've been displaced by the war, the civil war in Colombia. That's Colombia in Latin America, not Africa. Where there are men and women and children who are refugees in Africa, from the Congo to the Sudan to Somalia, and over and over and over and all over. We have to make a new world, and that world is going to depend upon you joining hands with those children of your age as you grow into adults to make a world that works for all of us. Thank you so much.